You're
Welcome back to MB Reacts. Today we're checking out Spider-Man vs. Deku Death Battle. Marvel vs. My Hero Academia. I said Mania. It might as well be Mania. They be wilding on there.
They do be wild. Did you watch the new show? I didn't watch it. Just asking.
I mean, I watched it. I didn't finish it though. I ain't gonna lie. But I mean, I read the manga. I read the manga a minute ago, so I'm still down with it though. I mean, out there boxing. Slide! He a goat though, but I ain't gonna say something, but I don't want to spoil it for nobody.
Which Spider-Man is it?
Miles Morales.
Okay.
Because you can tell by the suit right
Well, they could, they be just doing shit on here.
Yeah.
So that's why they could be combined as Spider-Mans in general. So that's why I asked which Spider-Man.
Spider God.
Yeah.
But anyway, in case you don't know, this tree, I'm green, this ME Reacts, go ahead and hit the subscribe button because we're going to be doing a lot more of these and we're going to be giving our honest opinion. Like right now, I'm going to ride with Deku before it even starts.
Yeah, I got Deku.
He got too many powers.
All for one.
Miles Morales is my dude too. He got a lot of powers, but Deku got anime powers. Comic powers go hard, but anime be going nuts.
Knowing Death Battle, they might go Miles Morales, but I got Deku.
Yeah, I got Deku. It hurt me to say it, but I got Deku.
Yeah, that's true.
It hurt, but let's get into it, see what they talking about.
Miles Morales versus Izuku Midoriya.
Spider-Man versus Deku. He's Wiz and I'm
Catch on.
Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills
Steak
to find
said
out
that
who
nigga
would win a death battle.
All right, let's take this from the top again. This is Peter Parker. He was bitten by a radioactive spider, and for who knows how long, he's been the one and only Spider-Man.
A friendly neighbor to all of New York City. In a universe filled with super soldiers,
I don't
hulking
remember
green
that.
Goliaths, and world-shattering gods,
I only remember
Spider-Man
the
is there to
original
look
one
out
with
for the
Mary
little
Jane
guy.
and shit.
But in a multiverse
Yeah.
of infinite
Yeah.
possibilities, that doesn't always last forever. Like in Universe 1610,
O'Hara.
when NYC's Webhead got iced on the job.
The city was left without its protector. But fortunately, Peter wasn't the only one who got bit. Enter Miles Morales, a young teen from Brooklyn just trying to figure out his place in the world. And now, he had it thrust upon him.
The canon event to start all canon events. Now it was Miles' turn to be the hero the Big Apple needed, and he had all the usual spider kit to help him out.
This spider carried the Oz formula, a genetics-enhancing serum
Why they
that
put
granted
Gwen in
Miles
there?
superhuman strength, speed, and the ability to alter
They had
his
shows
body's
and they
electrical
had
attraction
Gwen.
to crawl along any surface.
And you can't forget that classic spider sense, an internal warning system that lets Miles know about incoming threats so he can react ahead of time. He even got an upgrade that acts like a radar, letting him see through stuff.
But no spider person is complete without their web shooters. Given to him by Peter's Aunt May, these webs have all sorts of applications between swinging, grabbing, restraining, projectiling, and being made into constructs.
Not having Peter around to show him the ropes made things a lot tougher though. And between mishaps with wall crawling and web slinging, Miles got off to a rocky start.
Like any typical teenager, he had a lot of self-doubt. Could he keep up in school? What was the right way to talk to girls?
0 out
And
of
how could he
100 is
live up to
crazy.
being Spider-Man when one of the villains he had to face turned out to be his very own uncle? Makes family dinner so awkward. All that trying to kill you stuff.
Fortunately, Miles had a leg up on every
I hated
other
that
superhero.
scene, bro. I dead ass hated that scene of Superman.
Don't save me.
Don't save me.
Thought I did this. Hurry up. You taking too long. You taking too long.
Trying to kill you stuff.
Fortunately, Miles had a leg up on every other superhero known to man.
Living parents. Better yet, loving parents.
Hey,
They
Lord.
supported him when things got tough, even if they didn't
Nigga
always
lifted
see eye
the
to eye.
couch.
And thanks to them, he learned that the best way to be Spider-Man wasn't to do it like Peter, but to do it his own way.
And it helped that this particular spider had a bit more to its bite than Peter's. Miles has a variety of unique powers, like invisibility and venom.
Not like Tom Hardy, though it is weird to give your main power the same name as one of your bad guys. Come on, Spidey, branding is important.
Miles can harness his own bioelectric energy and weaponize it, which is especially effective against individuals with genetic mutations.
Punching, absorbing, blasting, mega blasting. Hell, he can even make electric constructs out of this stuff, like biowebbing and a damn sword. Jeez, what kind of spider was this?
It's not entirely science fiction. Studies have shown that certain species of spiders, such as the Linophiidae, have a process known as ballooning. By spinning a thread of their silk, they can use the Earth's natural electric fields to fly, traveling up to hundreds of miles.
That's crazy.
No pun intended.
Well, whatever kind of bite it was, it gave Miles the edge he needed to find his worth as Spider-Man.
Miles can dodge gunshots, missiles, and lightning bolts. He survived all sorts of beatings, including a building exploding on top of him.
Oh geez, Spidey could lift buildings and dodge light speed attacks, and Miles is more than a match for him.
Like the time he absorbed the energy of a bomb that was going to vaporize Harlem. A blast that would have equaled 15 million tons of TNT.
He's gotten kudos from a ton of older heroes too, becoming a member of the New Ultimates and the Avengers. He even helped form the Champions, a team of teenage superheroes with the likes of Miss Marvel and Ironheart.
The King of Wakanda himself even suited him up with some Wakandan vibranium.
The same stuff as T'Challa's own suit. This super rare and tough metal can absorb kinetic energy and
I'm
vibrational
wearing
impact.
that shit every time too. Nigga, get that suit a rest. Hell no, look at it. Never taking it off.
Somebody come at me, get repelled. I need it at all times.
I still ain't watched
Suit.
the new
This
Captain
super rare
America.
and tough metal can absorb kinetic energy and vibrational impacts.
It helps to regulate Miles's venom powers too, allowing him to better control his electrical output.
The vibranium is thinner to better fit his acrobatic fighting style, but it can still shake off most fatal attacks like they're nothing. This stuff is tough enough that Deadpool's swords have shattered against it.
Though it's not as
Why are you
durable
fighting
as, say,
Deadpool?
Captain America's shield, and enough kinetic energy will
Damn, he
overload
ripped
it.
the shit
Don't be
off.
near it when it does, or you'll end up like the Falcon here when he used his vibranium wings to stop a bomb that was gonna blow up New York City. That's twice now. Does any other city have to deal with this stuff?
He's still
When
in
vibranium and
he's still
spider
in a
powers
hole.
still aren't enough, Miles can push his electrical output into overdrive.
Giving him huge boosts in strength and speed, and making him a whole lot zappier. It's your classic shonen power-up, and he knows it too. He's a bit of a weeb, and has a thing for mimicking some favorites.
Despite his initial insecurities, Miles has more than managed to live up to his predecessor. No longer standing in the shadow, but side by side.
Right, you're
Literally,
trying to
his
eliminate me.
universe got blown up, and he was
sound
sent to the
crazy.
main 616 timeline, along with his family. And now it's him and Peter as a pair of
That's an
Spider
ugly
Bros.
ass suit.
He's even
Well,
become one of the
ugly,
big
bro.
players of the
Like,
Spider-Verse.
I wouldn't have had a problem with it if it wasn't for this part with his hair out and shit.
That shit looks stupid.
The suit was alright, but that part, I said, nigga, why?
That shit was stupid.
Right, why?
Teaming up
Y'all
with
couldn't
all
come up
sorts
with a
of other
better
spider
design?
variants to defend the multiverse.
There's anime spider people, robot spider people, dinosaur spider people, spider people, a whole lot of them, each with their own way of getting the job done. Miles even led them into battle against the Inheritors, a bunch of interdimensional vampire assholes.
Oh, yeah,
This
they
is
was
what
wild.
Stanley was proudest of in his favorite superhero. Regardless of who they were, any sort of person could wear the mask and do the right thing. For so long as we stay true to ourselves and help others in our own unique ways, then anyone can be a hero.
Miles.
But what is a hero? To the citizens of Japan, there was no one more synonymous with the word than their symbol of peace, All Might.
The big
So this
numero
episode contained
uno. With a
spoilers for the
smile
end
on
of
his
My Hero.
face, he could save anyone and win any fight, no matter what.
Or so it seemed. After a battle with his arch nemesis All For One, All Might was grievously injured. His time as a beacon of hope was coming to an end, and he would need to find
Skinny as
someone
hell,
to
bro,
pass
looking
on the
weird.
torch.
In this world, most human beings evolve to have their own individual superpowers, or quirks, but not everyone is lucky enough to get one.
Nigga,
Like
that
this
shit
kid
passed
named
that. That
Izuku
nigga was-
Midoriya, or as local bully
I'd have
Bakugo
cried
like
too, I
to
ain't
call
gonna
him,
hold you. I
the
get
good for
nothing.
nothing
I'd have been
Deku.
sad.
Izuku wanted to
His mom
save
had
people
powers,
just
right?
like All Might, but
Nigga,
even his idol told
you
him
get
that
bullied
he
because
would have to
80% of
give
the
up on
population got powers. You can't even really fight people because they got powers. Some of them, yeah. You getting maxed out by the nigga that head is a spray bottle. Nigga spraying bleach in your face. What do? I gotta get a gun. And that ain't working against a lot of them.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I'm mad. Give me something.
Oh, I've been mad too. I'd have been a villain. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't had no choice but to be a villain.
Nigga evil.
I ain't getting no powers.
Nigga getting pressed. I ain't no punk, but I can't win because I ain't got no power.
I'm gonna figure out something.
His dreams.
Forever the beta male in the shadow of Bakugo and his Sigma quirk until he got the chance
Gotcha.
to alpha up and lend his rival a helping hand, proving himself worthy of All Might's torch.
Too
And
could
so
be a
after
hero.
months of training, Izuku was granted All Might's
Yeah,
quirk,
that nigga
one for all.
piece
This
of his
power
hair.
allows him to boost his strength to incredible heights, using
Nigga
it for
arms was just
smashing attacks
broken,
named after
legs and some more
specific US
shit.
locales, and a soccer club.
Or football, as they call it.
Straight punches, spikes, even finger
Detroit
flicks. One for all is
smash.
the ultimate in strength enhancement.
Detroit,
quirks.
what?
The first time he used it, Izuku destroyed this giant robot in a single blow.
Smash.
And then when he fell,
accident.
nigga arms
Too bad
was
it
just
wasn't the only
legs
thing
was
he
just
destroyed.
wide. Look at him.
Arm on fire.
One for All's power was so great that the recoil would shatter Izuku's limbs when he used it. In the hands of an improper vessel, One for All could cause their body to explode, so Izuku would need to continuously train to master it at his Hero Academia.
Say that again.
UA High.
Here he'd be inspired by girly pop Uraraka to turn his zero name into his hero name, becoming the Deku who always does his best.
Something that he may have taken too far.
When it came to saving people, Do Your Best here had a bad habit of putting others way before
Bro,
himself. Sure,
stop.
everyone else was okay, but he'd be good for nothing
Fingers
all over
just
again
gone.
if he got himself paralyzed.
So to cut down on his hospital bill, he developed full cowling. Instead of using his quirk in short bursts, he would continuously spread the energy across his body at low percentages, using it for acrobatics
10%.
inspired by Bakugo's explosive movements.
And with that new
20%.
thinking came a new fighting style, shoot style. To use a stronger limb that'd be less likely to break, Deku took a page from Nerd Emoji Ida's book and switched to focusing on kicks to pack in more of a punch. Yeah.
And that power
Somebody
would be
said
needed.
he
After a
discovered he
climactic
can
battle-
use his legs. I was dying. It's like he was like now in the anime he's like maybe it made sense, but he's like I was saying that he was like you didn't know like to use a little bit of the power instead of all of it, and then he was like and then you discovered you can kick niggas. I was dying when Buddy put it like that. He was like, I'm just saying.
As you put it like that, that do make sense.
He was like, if he was like, you know, he was like, he broke it down like this. He's like, I got a son. He's like, when I fight my son, I don't hit him full force. I hit him a little bit of some play stuff. He's like, that's how I'd have thought to use it. He was like, I might pick wrong. I was dying. He's like, you need to pick somebody else.
I mean, he also didn't explain it to this nigga. He just,
You can figure it out on your own.
yeah.
He was out here finger flipping. Fingers
First he
purple in the
tried
mud.
to do it. He tried to throw a punch and it just didn't. He was like, "Look, I'm gonna have to go with just fingers," and then you just destroyed your fingers, nigga.
Purple.
You ain't think to throw a kick. I mean, he was scared. Nigga thought that shit. I throw a kick, I ain't gonna be able to move.
Better pull them joints like
You gonna
Superman
do
be
something.
doing.
You ain't trained enough.
Yeah, you should have. All my, you should have trained him better, boy. I ain't gonna lie.
He was a trash trainer. I ain't gonna lie.
All my was like, I was always strong, so you just gotta be strong.
Certainly, you gotta train your body so it don't explode.
Stop being weak.
That's
With
basically
All
what he
for
told
One,
us.
All Might would be forced into retirement, just a few months into Deku's training. Now it was his turn to face this demon lord.
But he didn't have to do it alone. Just as All Might had passed One for All onto Deku, it had been passed onto All Might by his master, and onto her by her master. One for All was a power that was built upon for generations.
The quirks of the previous users of One for All manifested in Deku, along with their spirits, or vestiges, to help him in his battle against All for One.
Black Whip gives him energy tendrils to swing around and restrain foes. They can also brace his arms and manually control his muscles if he can't move.
Float allows him to soar high into the sky. By combining it with controlled blasts of pressurized air, he can effectively fly.
Danger Sense detects incoming threats and unease, letting Deku react in advance. Though it's mostly like an alarm bell and doesn't tell him specifics like location or number of threats. Familiar?
Smokescreen lets him, create a smokescreen. but he can use it at full blast to create a bigger smoke screen.
That's swell and all, but the real meat is in Fajin. After building up kinetic energy within his body, Deku can unleash it for bursts of strength and speed.
He's combined it with Black Whip to create the powerful Black Chain binding attack, and can use it in conjunction with Full Cowling to achieve foe 100%, equaling All Might's full level of power without any recoil.
He once used it to outspeed a bullet shot by Lady Nagant, a former hero turned villain who has a sniper rifle for an arm. I think I'm in love.
Nagant's bullet once crossed a distance of around 215 kilometers within a fraction of a second. That's 6,700 times faster than sound. And Deku was moving so fast, the bullet seemed like it was standing still.
And he can go even faster than that with his final quirk, Gear Shift.
By touching a target, he can control its speed without abiding by the laws of inertia. He can slow down foes to leave them frozen in the air, or move so fast he can punch multiple times in an instant.
Even All For One's own protege Shigaraki couldn't track him, and this is a dude who can catch light speed laser beams.
It does have a time limit though. After 5 minutes of continuous use, Deku's body will catch up to his speed, suffocating him as his cells become unable to take in oxygen.
Not nearly as bad as One For All was suffocating him though. He's been doing all of this shit in just the 10th grade. I hadn't even figured out you can breathe through your nose at that point.
The pressure of having to save his friends,
that's
the
crazy.
country, the entire world weighed on Deku. So he left UA to fight this war alone.
But alone was never where Deku
was
fought
dirty
best.
as hell,
Having
too.
come from
Look at
nothing,
him.
his admiration for his peers gave him strength, just as they admired his strength
I
and
looked like a
desired to help
villain.
others. Even Bakugo came around to him.
So when it came time to finally put that demon lord back in hell, his classmates, teachers, mom, friends, enemy, and everyone else supported and cheered him on. Because that was the greatest threat to All For One's reign all along.
Not All Might, not Deku, not even One For All itself. Just people helping each other out. And with their help, Deku defeated All For One once and for all, blowing a hole in this huge storm and parting the skies for a brighter future.
Though he did lose his quirk
So he
and
definitely
have to
loses
retire
quirk.
from hero work, getting a regular 9 to 5
came
as
back
a teacher,
to how he
passing
was.
on his knowledge
Boy,
to
they
the
bullied
next
the creator
generation,
and making
just like
another
every
chapter.
user of One For All before him.
Some might say he peaked in
So
high
they
school.
bullied that
Yeah,
nigga.
like, the ending. That's crazy. Because we don't like this. Make another one, nigga. Because he was like, this is it. And they was like, yeah, that's crazy. Make another one, though. A better one. And it better. Please. he
That's
did
fair.
it. He made one more.
That's fair. Nigga back at square one. Y'all guys better give him a suit like y'all did my man's All Might.
That's what they did.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Get that nigga a suit. That's how y'all should have ended it anyway.
Yeah, he was tweaking. And he was like, yeah, he need to be with old girl. You tweaking. Make it happen, please.
Right.
Not for the sick new armor he
Bullying that
eventually
nigga.
got to go back to kicking butt. He even made it all the way back near the top of the rankings.
All with the help of his friends. For so long as we keep reaching out our hands to help those in need, everyone can be a hero.
Niggas was looking cooked.
I'm gonna make this nigga
Hello,
be back a
it's
regular
me,
Joe.
Store-bought Benjamin. I know what you're asking. Benjamin, what are you wearing?
Dummy thick.
Yes, that's our Mechanical Menace Mecha Goose pulling down the trunks of poor Dummy. Our new summer line
What?
of merch is available now on deathbattle.gg for a limited time.
Shout out to
Website
Dummy
members
Pig.
can even
Right.
get this in a unique color scheme. And there's a hat. I like the hat. I know what else you're asking. Benjamin, why did Wiz build robot butt cheeks on Dummy? I don't know. Get your cheeks at www.deathbattle.gg.
Get your cheeks. It's crazy. Get your cheeks.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Yo! You're more man and less spider than usual.
Whoa, I was looking for you. Care to show me what you can do?
All right, new guy. First lesson? Don't watch the mouth. Watch the head.
Now watch mine, Delaware!
Okay.
Let's try that one more time. Guess who?
I can't use my full power here. Gotta take this somewhere else.
Nigga leg.
Gross!
You got skills, man. I like that. Oh, mierda.
That father was crazy.
I moved us to an abandoned part of the city so we can go all out.
Everybody
Because
tell
I
you to do
always
all
do my
that.
best.
Pick the buildings.
Damn. Oh, he got the vibrating suit on.
Yeah. Otherwise, he'd have been cooked.
If I'm gonna do my best, I gotta do my own thing.
Sarah was right. Your quirk is amazing. Your
Amazing is
quirk
my
is
buddy. They call me the ultimate Spider-Man.
Damn,
This
nigga hit
suit
him
has
with a
shock
Tommy
absorption,
Definitely
not
did.
nullification. So, it's got a limit.
And with a final flash.
Psycho. Death Bang!
Chidori!
Oh, beyond!
Yeah, that's really what it was. Damn.
Nigga turned into One Punch Man?
Oh, he absorbed that?
Oh yeah, the kinetic suit. Oh, you can override it though.
Spider-Man, you really are the ultimate.
KO! Vaya con Dios, Aranya Hoven.
Let's start by talking about their superpowers, which matched up quite evenly.
Spider-Man
Unsurprisingly,
die?
given the not-so-subtle
Right, that's
inspiration
what
for
he
Deku's quirks,
died.
though they did have some edges over the other.
The Spider Sense gave Miles more insight on his surroundings and
He
threats
exploded
than
himself?
Danger Sense, which has been worked around before.
This meant Miles's invisibility was harder for Danger Sense to detect when he wasn't attacking, while the Spider Sense's radar system allowed him to find Deku in a smokescreen. But Izuku's other quirks granted him advantages of his own.
Float was a lot more mobile than Webs, and Fa-Jin gave a bigger boost in strength than Venom did. Since both had some advantages and disadvantages, we're gonna call superpowers a tie.
Next up, speed. Scaling to Peter, Miles could dodge light speed attacks, which actually outpaced Izuku moving faster than that sniper bullet. Fortunately for Deku though, that wasn't his best.
Thanks to Gear Shift, Deku could speed himself up to match Miles the same way he did to the light-catching Shigaraki. Even worse for Spidey, one touch from Gear Shift could freeze him in place and make dodging totally impossible. So speed goes to Deku.
As for skill, Deku was incredibly talented at analyzing an opponent's abilities and coming up with strategies on the fly.
But Miles' powers and fighting style gave Deku few immediate openings.
Deku may have received more formal training at UA, but he was ultimately only active in hero work for a little under a year.
Meanwhile, Miles has been handling everything from neighborhood crooks to multiverse-ending gods for significantly longer.
It's close, but with his greater experience, skill goes to Miles, and that means the biggest deciding factor is raw strength.
And that was no contest.
Yeah.
Miles absorbing the energy of that bomb was nothing to scoff at, but overwhelming power is what One For All is all about.
When Deku defeated All For One, the energy needed to part those clouds with this punch had a yield of 362 billion tons of TNT, smashing the bomb Miles absorbed out of the water.
But it wasn't as simple as that. Miles is wearing a vibranium suit after all, so the question wasn't necessarily who was stronger, it was if Miles' suit was tough enough to continuously absorb Deku's blows.
When the Falcon protected New York from that city-destroying blast, it had a yield of 546 megatons. Impressive, but Deku defeating All for One was still over 600 times stronger than Vibranium's limit.
And Deku did that with One for All's embers, not the full package.
And remember, the Vibranium in Miles' suit was much thinner than what Falcon and Black Panther had, making it unlikely it could absorb as strong of a blast.
It's there to provide more protection, sure, but there was no way it could survive all of what Deku could dish out.
In this superpowered battle, it was Izuku's overwhelming speed and immense strength that
did
made
have
him
him
the
win.
winning hero.
And the morales of the story is...
The winner is Deku.
I agree.
Next time
agree.
on Death Battle.
Subscribe and join as a member to see more Death Battle. Thanks for
really
watching.
Yeah, he's thrown off. He said, wait, what? I've been thrown off too. I ain't gonna hold you.
I got Godzilla,
I guess.
I guess.
Um,
Unless Gamma Ray and his ray is the same some way, I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see because I don't see it on here.
we'll have to wait and see for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this one was the latest one, but it's a few.
Yeah, this was the latest one.
It's a few we missed.
We did. We missed
A bunch.
My Hero and JJK. Not JJ. Yeah, JJK.
Yeah, all those right there. The Raven versus Gene.
Raven
all that.
versus, yeah. There we
Yeah,
go.
we missed all that. Even dang, is that Wile E. Coyote
I
versus
think,
Tom?
that's old though.
I got Wile E. Coyote.
I mean, we can always. I got Wiley too.
Yeah, I got Wile E. over Tom. I ain't gonna hold you. But anyway, let us know how you feel about this death battle. I feel like they did. You know, death battles sometimes be tripping, but this time,
I agree
mean,
with it.
come on, it's Deku. He got. All Might was punching people, and then it stopped raining. Like the weather was changing. His punch was so hard, the clouds was moving away. It was a stormy day. He threw a punch, and now it's sunny. That's
Yeah,
a crazy amount of
that's
power
crazy.
to throw around. But anyway, man, please let us know. We'll talk to you in the comments too. Let us know how you feel about this. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know we post, because we post 2 to 3 videos every day, sometimes before. You can check us out right here at MB Reacts at 12 p.m., 4 p.m., 8 p.m. Central Time. You can always come back and check out more Death Battle. We got a playlist, and yes, we have to do a lot of catching up on Death Battle, but we here for it because, you know, I like it. And we missed Death Battle. We also got music reviews. We got fan-made film reviews. We checked out, like I told you, all type of music reviews. We got a lot of stuff on this channel. I guarantee if you go check out the playlist, I guarantee you'll find something you like. But anyway, this is Tree. I'm Green. This is MBU Reacts. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button because we on the road to 100K. Not 12K. We trying to go all the way to 100. We know it ain't going to happen overnight, but that's the goal, and that's where we're going to try to end up. So we'll holler at y'all later, man. Be blessed. Peace.